Remaining high across the state, several fire departments are sounding the alarm with what you can do to prevent brush fires or wildfires from starting. Here with those safety reminders and more this morning is Travis Ripley, the Bellevue Fire Marshal. Thanks so much for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, well, Travis, we do have a Stage 2 burn ban still in effect here in King County and unincorporated areas, along with several other counties across the state. What do people need to know even when it's lifted?
Well, I think that people, are going to need to continue to take caution. When things are lifted won't exactly mean that the conditions are, exactly
much better,
much
right?
better,
or fully
exactly,
improved.
Exactly. To assure that you're taking the right steps to be cautious and not, unintentionally making something that's going to, cause further harm and fire.
By accident, for sure. So most areas are dry or even in a severe drought. So what should people do around their own homes to prevent fires from sparking?
Well, I think that we're kind of encouraging people to just, maintain around your home. If you can keep trees that may be over your home or branches cut back away from the house, grasses cut. Of course, trying to be careful to not use equipment that may make sparks during, while doing such, and keeping a buffer, roughly, between combustibles, roughly 10 feet, stacking maybe wood and that sort of thing further away, 30 feet or so.
Yeah, simple things people can do around the house for sure. What are just a few other things people can do to keep themselves safe? People might be trying to have fun, they're camping or they're cooking outside because it's, dry weather, it's summertime.
I think it's just taking attention to what you're doing. There are, things that you could still use and be safe. Propane type grills, obviously watching those while you use them is very important. Just make sure that you're just attentive to the things that you're doing.
Yeah, don't leave things burning or having any, pouring out hot coals or things
Exactly,
like that.
yes.
Having some cold water nearby, that sort of thing. You, as a marshal, show up after fires have happened. You're, doing investigations. You're trying to do prevention. When you show up to some of these fires recently on like hotter days, things like that, what is the state of firefighters right now? I mean, they're kind of going through a lot. They have the regular call volume and then brush fire volumes too.
Yeah, of course. With the heat, we want to keep our folks safe. It takes a toll to be out there, and of course, we want to keep them out of harm's way just as much as anybody else.
Absolutely. All right, Travis Ripley, the Bellevue Fire Marshal. Thanks so much for being here with us.
Thank you.